The French Revolution, a pivotal event in European history, began in 1789 with the storming of the Bastille prison. This violent uprising was the culmination of years of simmering discontent among the French people, fueled by a complex web of social, economic, and political factors. At the heart of the unrest lay the rigid social structure of the Ancien regime, which divided French society into three estates: the clergy, First Estate; the nobility, Second Estate; and the commoners, Third Estate. The first two estates, comprising a mere 2% of the population, enjoyed significant privileges, including exemption from taxes. The burden of taxation fell heavily on the Third Estate, which included everyone else, from wealthy merchants to impoverished peasants. This unequal distribution of wealth and power created a deep sense of resentment among the commoners. Adding to the social tensions was the rapid population growth in France during the 18th century. This growth, coupled with a largely agrarian economy, led to widespread poverty and food shortages, particularly among the peasantry. The situation was exacerbated by a series of bad harvests in the 1770s and 1780s, which drove up food prices and further strained the already fragile economy. The French monarchy, under King Louis XVI, was also deeply unpopular. The king's extravagant spending and his involvement in the American Revolution had left the royal treasury depleted. Louis XVI's attempts to raise taxes to address the financial crisis were met with fierce resistance from the nobility, who refused to share the burden. The Enlightenment, a philosophical movement that emphasized reason and individual rights, also played a significant role in the French Revolution. Enlightenment thinkers like Jean-Jacques Rousseau and Voltaire challenged the legitimacy of absolute monarchy and advocated for greater political participation and social equality. Their ideas resonated with the French people, who were increasingly dissatisfied with the existing political system. The American Revolution, which had just concluded in 1783, provided a powerful example of successful rebellion against an oppressive monarchy. The French people, inspired by the American colonists' fight for independence, began to question their own government and demand greater freedom and representation. The French Revolution was a complex and multifaceted event, but its roots can be traced back to the deep-seated inequalities and injustices of the Ancien regime, the economic hardships faced by the commoners, the unpopularity of the monarchy, and the influence of Enlightenment ideas. The storming of the Bastille was a symbolic act of defiance against an oppressive system, marking the beginning of a long and tumultuous struggle for change in France.